Alex! Alex!
Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons and something strange just happened. I called it a love wave, but that's not strictly accurate.
Alex? Are you okay? You alright? I thought you were...
What happened?
That is a very good question. I don't know how we got here. I heard the thing right? That voice or whatever saying other you, right? What does that even mean?
The only thing I can think that means is, like, parallel worlds, parallel times, alternate somethings. I don't know.
Excuse you, alternative.
I mean, I'm probably nuts, but it sounded almost like they were saying someone before had tried talking to themselves to change things.
Look, I'm just gonna cut to the whatever. Like, I don't know exactly what happened back there, but the sign says that's an old communications tower, and I don't know about you, but I want to climb that ladder, call somebody, and get the hell back home as fast as possible. I don't want to be the party pooper here.
No, I'm way ahead of you. There's gotta be some kind of emergency station or way to get out without taking the ferry.
Oh, and not for nothing. I'm fine with a little de-pantsing or whatever if the weather's right for it, but if this is some sort of prank or trick, I'm really not in the mood.
Jonas, believe me, I wouldn't do that to you. I'm not that cruel.
Okay, well, I hope so. Just cross your fingers the comm tower has a working walkie-talkie or something.
Wait, Jonas, seriously, like, what just happened? My radio, I guess, opened something, and that something did something else.
And that something was really friggin' scary and horrible, so let's just skip to the part where we get off the island and start suppressing it in therapy.
Well, that's fair. But before we go any further, can we please just read this plaque? It's worth it, I promise. That's why I've been hanging around it.
Hardin Tower. Oh, it's called that, I think, because the radio man who watched it, he was Major Richard Hardin. I don't know why I remember that.
Wait, the guy's name was Major Dick Hardin?
Yep. It almost makes the whole trip worth it, doesn't it?
I wouldn't go that far.
See, it was totally worth me stopping, waiting, delaying the inevitable just to read that plaque, because yes, this is the Tower of Major Dick Hardin. That is beautiful. I would say you couldn't write that sort of thing, but someone did. This is a video game. Somebody wrote it. Hey, at least it gave us something to talk about while we're climbing up the Dick Tower of Hard Major Penis. The punchline is a penis. Anyway, I thought it wasn't worth interrupting the conversation just to have that little joke, so I waited till it was over, and I make no apologies for delays. Anyway, we have circles to press the spacebar on.
I can see the cave, but not Ren or anybody.
Oh no.
What do you think happened to them?
They died.
Probably the same thing as us. Transmogrified or whatever to some other part of the island.
Great.
And what about the door? Locked, perhaps?
It's locked.
Let me try.
It's locked, Jonas. I'm not playing here.
No, I know. Just give me a second. What's the expression? Skills of a misspent youth?
Dear oh dear.
That's not an expression. Little help?
Just have a little faith.
Well, I mean, I would say that the former person who watched over Major Dick Hardin's tower was very vigilant in locking the door on the way out, but they left the window wide fucking open. I mean, that's not even subtle.
See?
I have to say, I'm impressed. How'd you do that?
It's just pressure and a library card for most older locks.
Huh. Cool.
I'm especially offended because this is the canonical way in. You're supposed to come over here and climb in through the window, but I didn't realize Jonas could do that.
How does this thing...
Just goes to show this game is a little bit different every time you play it. Play it for yourself, oh my god, it's so good.
Jesus.
Sorry for shouting, damn. Just thought the game was worth playing. Phone.
Hello?
Alex?
Oh joy.
Alex?
Ren?
Oh, Jesus, hopping Christ! Thank Vishnu. You guys went into that hole and a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what happened. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. I saw the light on in the tower thing. Hey, did you know that it's named after some guy named Dick Hardin?
Ren, how are you calling us? Phones don't work here.
It's a code written on this list here. But it's not a normal phone. I can't call out. I'm at, the way station or whatever in the woods. It's been like just the worst thing ever. Just...
Ren, are you alright? Like, physically alright? Because I know mentally you're
No,
probably...
I'm not alright. I mean, do I sound alright or do I sound not alright? I probably sound not alright, right?
Wait, I think that's the other line. Maybe it's like a night watchman or something, or they do like check-ins maybe?
Good idea.
What's that?
Ren, someone's calling on the other line. Just hold on a minute. I'm gonna see who it is.
Okay, but make it quick, seriously.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex? Why are you answering it? It says it's an emergency line. Where are you right now?
Clarissa?
And Jonas is with you, of course.
Okay, look, Clarissa. Ren's on the other line and sounding like he's about a stub toe away from a total collapse, so if you're at least holding it together,
Wait,
then...
I'm at Fort Milner, and I don't remember, like, the last hour, and it's, like, really scaring the crap out of me. I'm trying to call somebody, but I'm in a room with radio stuff it says it can contact Kamina, but I have no idea how to make it work. Can you just come over here and figure this out with me? I don't care.
No, just come here instead. Fort Milner's all the way on the other side of the island.
Yeah, I know it is, Alex, but why would I go to the comm tower when there's a working radio that we can use to get help here?
Fort Milner looked huge on the map. Do you know where the... And it dies, lady.
Ren, are you still there?
Shit happens.
Yeah, I guess that'd be too easy. So, want to truck over to Milner first, see about that radio? I mean, Clarissa can be a handful, but...
Ren sounded kinda more out of sorts than usual. I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna leave it up to you. We can swing through the forest and nab Ren, or we can go to the fort and see what Clarissa's up to. They're your people. You can decide.
Ren needs us more. And he'd kill me if he knew we went to see Clarissa first.
Sound logic.
And so we have our objective, and yes, you can choose, because at this point the story splits slightly. You can go after Ren first and then Clarissa, or you can go after Clarissa first and then Ren. I don't like either of them, but of the two, Ren is slightly more tolerable. I mean, yes, he's kind of us, he's kind of drug, but Clarissa's just a bitch. I don't mean to cause any offense, but this is where karma gets you, ladies and gentlemen. Be nice to people and they'll be nice back. I mean, yeah, Ren's a bit irresponsible, but at least he's not actively antagonizing us. I mean, damn.
Alright, let's figure out how to turn off this electrified fence, kickstart this rescue mission like the, total badasses we are.
Yeah. Righteous.
Probably this one with the giant fuck-off light on it, to be fair.
Fence should be off now.
Great, but, don't take offense if I want to throw a stick at it first.
I'm going to take offense at that pun, thank you.
Well, I will. And have taken offense at your not believing in my ability at flipping switches.
Oh dear. You can check the other stuff, but there's nothing of value left in there. We've turned off the fence, we've turned on the light, and the communications lines don't seem to work anymore. So, by the way, even after making that decision in the dialogue, you can actually still go either way. So, Alex has said we're going to go after Ren, because that was what I chose to pick in the dialogue box. You can still go after Clarissa at this point. Like, just because you've said you're going to go after one doesn't mean you have to commit to it. You can, in fact, say, I'm going to go after Clarissa, and then go after Ren, or vice versa. In fact, there are some ways of going through that conversation where you don't even find out where Clarissa is at all, and you can still go after her, because it's a game. It's a thing that was written. It's scripted. Wow, the tower of the hard major dickage is just where my commentary gets all too real, apparently. Existential crisis, my favourite flavour of ice cream. We've established this. Oh, and then the music starts to pump up the jam. I do like the soundtrack of this game, and I didn't realise just how much commentary I'd be able to get through in the 12 years it takes to get down this path. I jest. When I was playing this game on my old computer, this is the only part of the game where the frame rate would actually be at the speed it's supposed to. The rest of the game would run so slowly, and that's why I had to wait until now to do this LP. Interesting art style there. Yeah. Anyway, we have a place to get to, so let's go to Epiphany Fields.
How are you, doing?
I'm fine, I guess. Why?
Wait, what just happened? I feel like, I don't know, I got a flash of something.
No, I feel kind of weird too.
Well, that was a conversation. Good talk. Anyway, let's head into the woods because... Oh yeah, the Twee Woods. I can't take that name seriously. I would apologize, but I'm not going to. I think it's supposed to be pronounced Towie, but I can't take that seriously either.
I, didn't realize just how much woods there were. This is like a genuine forest.
Want to turn around?
No, I'm just saying this is like... It's pretty sprawling, that's all.
Yeah, I've always liked that word. Sprawling.
But I just want to make sure, you know, that...
Wow, spoiler subtitles. And now we're down here. That's normal.
Didn't we skip something? Like, a lot of something?
I don't think so, but I have been told I'd lose my name if I wasn't born with it, so... I can miss stuff, is what I'm saying here.
This thing's so weird looking. Apparently it's 400 years old. There's a cafe in town named after it.
And next on the tour of Edwards Island, an old bush.
Yeah, no, you're right. Who cares? History, am I right?
I'm not making fun, it's just... It's a tree.
It's a weird tree.
But I just want to make sure, you know, that we know where we're going.
Yeah, of course. It's just over the river and through the wood, like the song.
Yeah, but in the song, the horse knew the way to carry the sleigh. Through the white and whatever snow.
Yeah, and in this particular scenario, I'm the noble steed who will lead us merrily to grandmother's house.
And grandmother being...
Being Wren, right.
Dear, oh dear.
You know, this whole place really creepily reminds me of a park, or woods, I guess, near where I used to live. It's really kind of felt just like this.
Oh yeah? What was that one called?
Peabody, I think. I'm trying to remember the sign, but like half the letters had fallen off, so it spelled pork.
Ha! I'm tickled by this.
My dad was really happy to move here, you know. He said the schools were safer, less knifings per capita. I guess he never considered the danger of whatever's happening right now. But, you know...
Yeah, we once had a mall Santa who was kidnapping kids. I think that's been so far the scariest thing that's happened.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that does sound pretty scary.
Now, I'm actually heading back this way, which is the wrong way, by the way, because I believe there's something back here that's entirely optional, but this is going to be a 100% run for what it's worth. I think it's down here. No, it's not. Okay, it's a thing for later. Forget I said anything. So, yes, there are actually collectibles hidden around the island. I believe there's, I think, 13 of one thing and 12 of the other, or something like that. I don't know. You might notice up there's a small pile of stones. If you remember what Ren said before about piles of stones, those are one of the collectibles. The other thing we can't do anything with yet, so one thing at a time. And we're at the so-called bridge stand. What, no snappy commentary, Jonas? Or Alex, for that matter? Anyone care to say anything to open the mood? That's not how that expression goes. Well, anyway, we're down here, and... Advance warning, on my old computer, this is where the frame rate would take an absolute dive. The game would slow down to a crawl. It appears to be fine so far, but if it does slow down, you've been warned. Well, no, it appears to be fine, but then again, I do have a rather amazing computer.
Why is there a cable car here? Couldn't they have just made, just like a normal bridge?
It's not a cable car, it's a bridge ferry.
Bridge ferry?
Yeah, it's kinda neat, right? It's like going on a gondola ride.
It looks less than welcoming. Or, at least it doesn't look very inviting.
Maybe there's another way.
There has to be. I mean, it's the woods. There's no way to begin with. We make our own.
Sound logic?
Well, yeah, Jonas, except for when there's a chasm.
Alright, well, let's just see if we gotta take the, conveyor thing. It's been rotting here since the...
Invention of ovens. Care to finish your thought there? Jesus. Now, I believe there's another collectible thing that's to the down of here, and I was toying with the idea of going after it, but again, I don't know if we can do it yet. Anyway, the thing that we were looking at. Let me guess, it's not working?
I think this is the engine. It's not even warm.
Yeah, no juice.
It's not... Unless I'm doing something wrong, it's not working.
No power? I mean, I would think if it had power, these lights would be on.
So our new objective is to find some way of powering the thing, because Ren's too deep in the woods for us to just get there on foot. And the obvious way to fight the foot is with the wooden log cabin out in the woods. It makes perfect sense. There's a triangular window. That's... If I've seen enough Gravity Falls, and I have...
Power transfer station 167.
Hey, just what we need.
then triangular windows on cabins are never a good sign. And we have access.
Okay, that's a little strange. Why wouldn't they lock it? I mean, somebody should have locked it.
Maybe the guy in charge of the forest closet forgot.
Maybe. Or he's dead.
Yeah, maybe.
What a way to lighten the mood. Anyway, the forest closet. Love it.
I found the circuit breaker.
Wait, like the first thing it says is beware of overload. Do not attempt restart without supervision. So I don't know.
Terrific, you'll be my supervisor. Supervisor Jonas. So what does it say to do?
Just let me do it. That way, if something bad happens, you know.
Please, I can handle pulling 2 switches.
I really just don't like... I can't think of a way to delicately put this, but...
Fine, okay? Take the reins if you're so nervous.
Thank you. Alright, well, here goes nothing.
This is gonna go well, just like it always does in horror movies. You gonna do it or what?
What's happening? Why'd the lights go out?
I don't know. Is this even the right thing?
There's only one thing. It's the only thing. If this doesn't work, there's nothing else. The lamp's flickering. Do you think it's like on backup power now or something?
It sounds like it's emitting some weird noise too, right?
Yeah, a little. For some reason, it reminds me of the cave.
It's an ominous red glow in a horror environment.
Let's just try to get the power on, alright? Everything about this is making my skin crawl.
As I was trying to say, Jonas, ominous red glow, horror setting, cabin in the woods, never a good time. So let's provoke it! If I can find the right station. There we go. That did something.
That's... God, I haven't heard this in forever.
Where'd the circuit breaker
This is
go?
something my mom used to... I am so tired of this funhouse bullcrap.
I was looking at the door by mistake. I'm a bit of a derp.
Well, it works at least. And the happy music's back. Yum yum. And there is a chair. Chair there. Hello there, chair. There. Here, chair here.
Was that there before?
I don't think so.
Yeah, let's fuck with it. Bleep. It's just a chair.
Alex, are you alright?
It's just a...
Alex? Are you? What is this?
Listen carefully. There is no way out.
You see? Just a chair.
Jesus. Alex, are you okay? That was... You went blank for a second.
Why? Does that have to happen too? It's a flippin' chair. Can't you give me that?
I don't really know if it's the chair's fault, but yeah.
Well, in any case, let's just...
What a night. Huh?
I swear to God, Jonas, you're going to do this throughout the entire project, aren't you?
What a night.
What does that mean?
What did you mean?
What do you mean, what does it mean?
I'm just saying, this isn't anybody's fault, you know. It just happened.
If I hadn't brought the radio and hadn't tuned it into that... whatever.
No, don't say that. Well, actually, you saying that saves me from saying it, so thank you.
Rude.
Hey!
I kid.
Whatever. Anyway, now we should be able to get the engine running if Jonas feels like not interrupting me now that I'm talking again.
Humming like a barracuda.
Barracudas don't hum.
Says you.
Says you, man.
I swear Alex and I are just the same person, which... That's not the first time I've insinuated that sort of thing, although it was a different Alex. In any case, I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode of Oxenfree, we're going to find out exactly where this gondola is going to take us.
Praise the Lord.
You're quite welcome. See you when next I see you. On the other side of this chasm! Gondola ho! Much happy way to end an episode.